Okay, it's all happening live and fast and quick and so fast that I think making a video makes more sense than me trying to type out an email where a message comes in, things change real quick, and the ideas change. So here we are. The plan is May 19th, which is Tuesday. So here's what you need to know. First off, the schedule right now is just a week long. We'll go Tuesday through Saturday, evaluate how things go, how the time slots have been working, and go from there. We have an hour block per class, but truly the programming will take us about 45 to 50 minutes. Give adequate time for the equipment to be sanitized. People will leave. We're gonna discourage at the moment lingering around the building to make room for new people to come in. Unfortunately, it's kind of quick. It's a quick turnover. Maybe there's more space in between classes, but unfortunately, unfortunately, if it was a half hour between classes, you just hang out for a half hour. And as much as I'd love to see you guys, got to try to get as many people as we can in the gym. Registration. So right now you're limited to registering for 3 classes a week, and that's it. There's a couple reasons for it. Okay, one is under the old system, 14 people per class. Made sense that everyone could fit into the gym. Some people are coming 6 days a week, couple classes a day. Now we cut that in half, and so we're gonna have to, for the moment, we're gonna have to regulate how many times you could come to the gym and how many classes you could register, just to give everyone a fair chance to make it to the gym. Some people's passes, they've continued to pay for classes. You guys, you can go ahead and register for those 3 classes. I guess that is, what's the word I'm looking for? That is the bonus, or that is one of the perks. Sorry, that's one of the perks of paying is now you could set your schedule for next week. But next week only, for those that have frozen passes and wish to be unfrozen, kindly email me and I will reinstate your pass. If you know going in that you're not comfortable with any of this and you are not comfortable not comfortable coming to the gym, then you do need to let me know, because keeping passes unfrozen is a cost. Like the gym pays per member, and at the moment, as much as I want to keep every member active, I truly do. We have 50 of you guys that don't plan on coming to the gym for the next few months. We're gonna have to kind of cancel the pass so that we can cut those costs, because there is a lot of things that are going to cost us significantly more money to operate, just alone seeing how there's only 6 people going to be allowed per class, maybe 7 depending on the programming. Speaking of programming, at the moment you're not going to see Monday CrossFit, Tuesday endurance, blah 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 blah. Okay, it's just going to be a CrossFit style class for each day of the week. Now the beauty is, no longer are you here 6 days in a row, so there doesn't need to be, in essence, you guys should plan out to have breaks in between classes. And at the moment, right, if you think about how we always felt about CrossFit is the base of your fitness pyramid. You want to have all your ducks in a line, your general physical preparedness, and then we build on top of that. So once we get everyone back in the gym, we could be a lot more creative potentially with the endurance style workouts. Doesn't mean one of the workouts you won't have a lot of erging, right? We're gonna have a bike. Everyone is gonna have the ability to have their own bike for the whole class. So that is an extremely enticing scenario. But again, hopefully we plan on expanding on this. I had a little post on Facebook. Not everyone's on there, but at the moment, okay, leading up to opening, the open gym model, it does not allow us to adhere to many of the safety protocols that we have to put into place. So how the gym is going to work, and I'm going to lay this out for you guys, is obviously we're going to know what the programming is the night before. So when you show up to the gym, the first class, there's going to be designated equipment in designated areas for a person to use. So you don't, oh, I'm going to use this bar, I'm going to use that rack. Hey, are you going to share with me? It's not going to work like that. You'll have a bar in an area with the weights in an area and all the equipment for that class in that area for one person to work out in. We'll assure that we've cleaned the equipment prior to your arrival. So if you want to take any extra precautions, you're more than welcome to clean it again. But you be able to show up, go into your area, and have everything you need. When the workout ends, the programming is probably going to take us between 45 and 50 minutes. You'll have an opportunity to wipe down said equipment. Then from there, you will be able to get what you came with, which should be minimal. Okay, the anticipation is not coming in with change of clothes, like getting ready for work here and having a shower. You're just going to take what you need, bring what you need, leave right away, go home and cleanse yourself there. In the open gym format, how it's going to complicate things is we're already going to have the gym laid out to do said workout of the day. So envision 6 little squares or 7 little squares. Someone comes in to do a program or do their own thing that is completely outside of the box. You know, maybe it's using the Echo Bike and the ski erg and then the gymnastics bar and then the wall for handstand push-ups, and you kind of catch the drift. Well, first of all, there's all the equipment already laid out for the upcoming class, so that becomes a bit of a problem. Number two, it's, let's say you're using one area, someone else is trying to do the workout. At the moment, logistically, I just haven't figured it out. Now, Austin and I spent an hour on the phone, minutes ago, starting an hour ago, and we do have some brainstorming ideas of how an open gym could work. A lot of that has to do with really being in more control of what the program looks like, not kind of being on a random program. But we're obviously, the goal is to try to accommodate people. But I think the take-home message, as we brainstorm just all aspects of what's happening, it definitely circled back to one very simple notion. And that notion is how the gym operated pre-COVID-19 is going to look different today. And it's probably going to look different in a month from now, or at least we hope. Or maybe it can't until there is a vaccine. But if the expectation is the gym will feel and look and operate identical to when it was in March, then it's not really going to work. Further to that, it's not going to work for everyone. I've had some conversations quickly on Zoom. I'm going to attempt. Monday is a holiday, so there won't be any Zoom classes on Monday. Tuesday, we don't run Zoom classes. I'm going to try to figure out how to be in 2 places at once and do a Zoom class on Wednesday and Friday. It will probably be at around a 12 o'clock time frame, so that is in the works. But there's a larger population of people that we're really trying to kind of get settled in. So I think I covered what week 1 is going to look like. Now, there's a lot of policies and procedures that are going to need to be adhered to at the moment, because I'm going to need help here, is that you are going to need to bring in your own towel or your own rag, so that the gym doesn't go through 1,000 rags every day. Unfortunately, I really, even if I could, I probably couldn't buy a Clorox throwaway wipe. I don't really know that I would feel comfortable in doing that. And I will try to source out a linen opportunity, but even still, it's definitely a challenging situation where we do want to reopen, but there's a lot of added costs to opening, and there's it's going to cost a lot more to run the gym, and obviously most everyone is in a position where they're not in a financially great place, lots of uncertainty, so it's not as if the expectation is to just throw that cost onto the members. But if we just kind of go back to the beginning, okay, what you can expect is week 1 is you could schedule for 3 classes. Please make sure that you are healthy. You don't have any signs and symptoms of the virus. You make sure you wash your hands upon arrival. You're going to make sure that you sanitize all the equipment you use. Furthermore, actually, there'll be a lot more emails coming out other than videos, but a lot of things are going to be off limits, like no foam rolling for the time being. No grabbing the sticks. Okay, there's going to be a lot of things will be off limits in hopes to sort of streamline this operation. But this is a start. There's lots of T's to cross, I's to dot, things to consider, people to consider. It's none of it is taken lightly. Keep in mind, though, I had this conversation, or it's really important. The coaches, obviously, you take on a huge risk. The coaches take on an equally big risk. And the thing that is really everyone needs to remind themselves of is what happens in that gym at any given time. Like at any given time, whether it's during a class or during an open gym or during a period where there's nothing going on, all the coaches are exposed to it. So any error or any kind of lackadaisical approach is then, if the coach is then harboring these mistakes, we could pass it on to any one of you. So if it does seem unfair for certain things, unfair to you as the individual, I know at the moment I don't really know how I'm going to fit my training in. I mean, I could sit here and say it's unfair. Obviously, I have a higher priority. Your priority might be the gym. That's your first priority. So some of the things at the moment seem unfair. Take into account, right, where we understand, right? We're going to try to make it better than it is on Tuesday when we open. But some of the things will take time. We don't want to, I think I said this before, don't want to make very many knee-jerk reactions. We want to start off in a place that we know is methods and things that are sustainable. And if they've proven as a community, we're proving that things are working for us, then we would expand on these things and allow more freedoms, if you will, if everything is working out according to plan. So, sorry, that was obviously going to be a lot longer. You can see why my typing skills, that would take me 4 hours to type this email. But I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully you guys listen, subscribe to our YouTube channel, or see it on our Facebook page. And yeah, see y'all soon.